900 days ago, I decided days off are for the birds. We kicked that crap to the curb. And here we are. We're still here. They haven't arrested me yet. 900 days strong. Starting to eye up the 4 digits. Very nice. Honestly, I appreciate you all more than I could ever say. I wouldn't be able to do this if it weren't for you and your constant support and awesomeness. So thank you all so much. DKK, thank you so much for not only a 15 stream streak, but 10 gift subs. Augie with 900 bits. My man. Thank you, dude. D2 updates incoming. What? Any idea what some of them are? Absolutely synthetic, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to go over the whole shebang-a-bang. I love it. I love it. I just love that they're still doing stuff instead of going back into radio silence mode. There's always going to be people that, nothing's ever good enough for, but I'm happy that they're still doing stuff, so very good, very good. Deadeye Survivor, what's up? 2 weeks. Good job. I took a break. 2 weeks. Ladder coming in. Yes, ladder is on the 21st. The 21st. So make sure you mark your calendars. So, yeah, I'll stop yapping. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to pause the music so you can hear me talking. Let's go over from here and take a look, shall we? Boop. All right. Actually, I can't read this with my sunglasses on, so let's just take those off. All right. Ladder Season 15 timing. Our previous ladder seasons for Diablo 2 Resurrected have shown just how adept... Have showed? Shown? Shown. Just how adept adventurers were at saving Sanctuary, racing to be the first to cement their names on the leaderboard while striking fear into the tormented hearts of their demonic adversaries in the process. We are making a slight adjustment to the patch and ladder timing going forward, starting with this season. The format of future seasons will have a similar timing. Ladder Season 14 is going to end on... Oh, wow. So it's no longer... The ladder does not go up until the last day. The last day of ladder is going to be on Monday, the 17th. New ladder goes live Friday, the 21st. So that is pretty new. The patch comes out on Tuesday, so you got 1 day with no ladder. The next day, you get like a PTR kind of thing, maybe? I'm not really sure. It doesn't really say PTR there. Ladder Season 15 will usher in a new opportunity for brave adventurers to race to 99, yada yada. Who cares about that? Launch timing is the same as before, so the timing is still like the same, right? It's a Friday, 8 p.m. for me, so that's exactly what it's been. So, nothing too crazy there. Previous seasons, different modes. We already know about that, yada yada. Make sure you clear out your stashes, yada yada. Here's where the interesting stuff begins. Here we go. Patch 3.3 notes. Previous ladder-only items will be available in non-ladder for the new season. Items that have been listed below, which have been changed, will only be available in ladder. Reign of Warlock only. Items will not be changed for Classic or LOD. And these items are Mania, Hysteria, Metamorphosis, Ground, Temper, Earth Cure, and Bulwark. So there you go. See, like these ones right here, they're saying these have been changed. And these will still only be ladder only. So what items are now available? I don't know. Like it shows what's not. Why doesn't it show what is? I'm confused about that. Items that have been changed will only be available in ladder. Okay. Blood Letter is adding 20% faster run walk. Sweet. Battle Branch, reduce base item level from 34 to 30 and reduce required level from 25 to 17 to be able to use a Battle Branch. So a little something more for your merc, I guess. Rogue's Bow added +1 to 3, either cold arrow or fire arrow. That's pretty cool. Fucking hell. Pluck Eye added some IAS. Bane Ash removed IAS, removed enhanced damage, and added faster cast rate. What the hell is a Bane Ash? Oh. I've never used this damn thing. Oh, that's cool. See, this is what we wanted, right? We wanted them to kind of tweak and mess with uniques that like don't ever get used. Graven Spine got 10% faster cast rate added. Cool. Blink Bat's Form increased faster run walk to 30 and added +1 to mana after each kill. Sweet. The Ward is getting a socket. Awesome. Mantled Heal added 10% faster run walk. I don't think that is great, but it's better than nothing, I guess. So, whatever. Angelic Raiment. So this set, the sickle itself is adding damage +6 for 3 set items. Angelic Mantle adding 100% damage to undead for 3 set items. And when you get the full set bonus, you get +1 to all skills. Wow. So people use this already, and it's about to get even better. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Here's where we get into some stuff. Increase the chance of dropping rare quality and higher items from Herald tiers 3+. So they heard that the Heralds were not, the juice was not worth the squeeze on the Herald, so they're like, we got to juice up them drops. So once you get 3+, better drops, apparently. We'll see. Minimum drop level for Sunders increased from 69, nice, to 75, not so nice. So there's that. Reduce the drop rate of Latent Sunder Charms when using Magic Find, but Herald drop rate is unaffected. So they nerf Sunders, and then they boost Sunders, and then they're nerfing it again. They can't decide, man. They're up, they're down, they're up, they're down. Oh, man. Llama keeps changing his mind day to day. They can't keep up with the guy. Latent Sunder Charms drop through Magic Find, now only drop in Hell difficulty. I didn't know you could get them anywhere else. Interesting. An additional item will now drop alongside a world... I feel heard. I feel heard. An additional item will now drop with a World Stone Shard. Oh, mama. Now, my question is, does that resolve the no loot issue? I don't know. Sam Perrin, welcome in. Mint Condition, Synthetic, and Uko. Danish Dude, Clear Grasp. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Reduce the drop rate of shards and ancient statues. Good on the shards, maybe not so good on the statues. I didn't really think I was getting that many statues to begin with, so. But maybe I wasn't farming enough bosses, not really sure. Here's some bug fixes. Stability and performance, yada yada. An issue where Bind Demon's additional damage bonus was greater than intended. Why didn't you morons think of that when you were nerfing the Warlock in the first frickin' place? You knew he had a problem. You hard-coded it 20 frickin' points to get the super unique, but you didn't think that all those points were going to give it more damage? Of course it was. That's what I told everybody. I'm like, yeah, you got to put 20 points in, but he's also going to be strong as hell. Well, not anymore. What a bunch of... Fix an issue where Death Sigil would consume mana when it failed to cast. Okay, that's cool, I guess. An issue where X to fire skills was not being applied to Sigil Death. All right, I don't use that at all. Miasma Chain had missile collision on neutral and friendly units, apparently, so they fixed that. An issue where the player could get stuck in Leap's landing animation. That's a weird one. An issue where some bosses could lose their AI behavior. I haven't seen that one. An issue where council members as heralds would not drop anything. An issue where keys could not be bought in bulk. Don't care. An issue where off-screen item... this one was weird. I didn't know if anyone else saw this or if I was just going crazy, but there'd be a flash of an item that wasn't necessarily on your screen, but it was like maybe nearby or something. And I didn't understand that. I was like, what the hell is that? There you go. That's pretty cool. Fixed various issues where items would not display properly in the Chronicle. Yeah. An issue where the Chronicle item eligibility message could display even if the item was already registered. God, I hope that extends to single player. Fixed an issue where Chronicle item eligibility message would not display in 8-player games. May ascent through the ladder be swift and violent. Cool. Well, there you go, guys. That is the deal. That is the deal. Not too shabby, I don't think, eh? Not too shabby. I was reading some of these comments. Person said, looks like someone was tasked with tweaking the uniques and gave up after 30 minutes. They're like, yeah, we'll do like 13 of them. Good enough. The socket on the ward is going to be a game changer for exactly one player in the world ever who finds and uses it. Mantle getting 10 or faster on walk, some case used for early game speed runs instead of the biggest source of disappointment. Reducing the drop rates of Sunder Charms. Yep. Annoying that statues will be even more rare. Running bail for statues is tedious. Yeah. They only changed. Colossal Ancients now drop from non-terrorized act bosses. Oh, yeah. Fixed an issue where keys could not be bought in bulk. Yeah, I don't remember that one at all. Interesting buffing low-level uniques. 6 random ones. It is pretty random. But it's what we kind of wanted, right? That's what I've heard from so many people. It's like new content and items are nice. But we have a lot of items in-game that no one even uses. So many items that you ID and you just instantly throw on the ground. Like, I'm never going to use this. You know, I love it. I love that they're doing this. And I think this is the first iteration of, you know, many. I think they'll keep going through them. Maybe just picking off a few of them at a time, you know what I mean? A little bit each ladder. Maybe I'm being optimistic. We'll see, but people said I was on some hopium when it came to new D2 content, and here we are, baby. Woo! I love it. Those mofos are eating some sour grapes, let me tell you. Shards and statues needed to drop less, surely. Well, shards definitely. Shards needed to F off. Mantled heal OP. Better than nothing. That's what I thought. Yeah, another Warlock nerf. That one pissed me off. That one is really, really annoying. Oh, we really need to make that bound demon even weaker. Like, do you? Do you? Is it really necessary? I don't think so, but you know what? Whatever we got to do to push everyone to just play Sork every frickin' time. Sork, 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 Sork. Forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Leap is huge. Yeah, I didn't even know that was happening. My takeaway here, no mention of Geed's drop rate and no mention of Mosaic. Yeah, what's going on with Mosaic? I feel like Mosaic went the way of Poochie. He was really popular, and they're like, Mosaic has to return to its homeland. He died on the way back. Like, okay. Alrighty. First rule about Mosaic Club is you don't talk about Mosaic Club. Bone Hue should spawn ethereal indestructible. Huh. I mean, if you put a Zod rune in it, it'll be indestructible. Welcome in on Holy Taco. Welcome in, Halls. Halls, thank you for that watch streak. Cool. Well, anyway, my friends, today is day 900, and I am celebrating the only way I know how. We're going to hork our brains out, chill here with the D2 community, and, dude, if we got a high rune today on day 900, I tell you what, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset. Never used Bind Demon? Oh, sounds like a missed opportunity for you. It's like a better Necromancer. Warlock does everything you wish the Necromancer did. I love being able to reposition your frickin' squad. That's so huge. Oh, I have an Alibaba now. Hold on. I need to grab that. I forgot that we found one. Yeah. Well, we got an Ith rune to start off the day.
I am overburdened.
Not, the best thing in the world. 10 IAS, 3 Life Leech, Mana, Lightning, and Poison. Well, there you go. There's that.
I am overburdened.
But yeah, ultimately, I think that's cool, man. I love to see the changes. Very cool. I love that they are not just putting us on the back burner and focusing on D4. That's such a relief. So nice. Cannot wait to see what happens at BlizzCon, man. All right, I'm going to drop this off, and I want to get myself that Alibaba. A Serbian? We'll see. Korgoth, hey, bud. Still better to put those points elsewhere, in your opinion, and for how you play. That's the best part about this game, is you can play however you'd like. There's no one perfect way. We can all coexist and live together in harmony. We don't have to be like, it's my way. I do everything right, and everyone else does everything wrong. You should do it what I do. And if you don't, you're stupid. Just checking to see if I stashed away a second Alibaba somewhere. Let's go uniques 2. Waiting for the wife to pick up our new family ride. Yeah. Gotta love that new vehicle smell, hey? Hasn't been tainted by all your farts and stuff. Not like your farts specifically, but yeah. Gotta love it. No Alibabas. Just that one, hey? Looks like we'll have to find another one today. Pretty sure Uniques the Third doesn't have it, but we'll check. Bind Demon is useless? I mean, if you don't know how to use it properly, I could see that being an issue. Sounds like a user issue. Because I have a great time with it. I think it's great. All right, so back to the barb. And I don't know if I have... Do I have Ist runes? Maybe we could put some Ist runes in the old Alibaba. Let's check it out here. What's my runes? Well... Do we use it or do we save it? I think we use them. Boop. Boop. Nice. Cool. All right. Let's do this. What's my players count? I think we're just on 1. Okay. Hello, boys. I'm back. Better than ever. Now with Alibaba powers. Maui, wowie. A Diggler. Oh, no. Not a Diggler. We'll see if it's ethereal for Techno Dan Van. It's not. Oops. The Diggler. There's a phase blade there. Got a rare jewel and a classed orb we'll check out. Got a horny helm. Grab that dust shroud. Grab that. Keel. All right. Do it again. Specifically for an Abyss build. Oh, I can't really speak to that. I haven't really done an Abyss build. What else are you going to put in an Alibaba? Some people put Lems. Mallard, Friday. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. One to Warlock skills. All res jewels. That's certainly a decision. Wish they'd elaborate on what they actually did numbers-wise for the Bound Demon. Are we talking about a 5% nerf or a 50% nerf? Yeah. It's kind of annoying. I agree. Still nothing about the mosaic. That's hilarious. We don't talk about mosaic around here. I don't even care. Like, I don't even like mosaic, but just tell us what's going on with that, man. You guys working on it? Are you done with it? Did you just scrap it? Did you throw it away? Like, I don't know. And they're making Sunders more rare now. So is that going to put Geeds back to where it was and not be so rare anymore? I don't know. Me no say. Rare wire fleece, rare belt has, ooh, a big 2 to life. Big 2. Jewels trash. Everything else is garbage. All right. Photo on the Discord with food stuff from Japan. Cool, man. I will check that out, Danish. I just don't know why you would need res with your Alibabas out. Shale rune. Oh, and the first Ort rune rears its ugly head. Terrible. Just terrible.
Another one.
What character am I playing for season 15? I think I'm going with the monk. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. August 21st. Hard to say what I'm going to go as. I guess I'll see who's on my ladder team and find out what they're doing and pick whatever we need. I'm not picky. Warlock is a fun start, so maybe I'll go there. It is nice to have a Sork right off the rip, though, for all the teleporting. Unless you're one of those lucky people that get a jaw and a burr your first night. I'm sure it happens. However rare. 900 days, Lando. I don't know, man. They haven't arrested me yet, so... Doesn't mean they're not gonna, but so far so good. 900. So new ladders on the 21st. And then when is BlizzCon? A month later? Take you out in a straitjacket? They probably should at this point, to be honest. Yep, 900 days. We've lost homies. We've gained homies. Had a lot of ups. Had a lot of downs. But every moment has been an honor and a privilege to meet such awesome people. Some people not so nice to know, but, you know. For the most part. We don't play D2 bingo anymore, but, you know.
I can't carry anymore.
Grand Charm there. Grab that classed orb. Paladin hit the pits, Trav, Chaos, Arcane, and Pindle day 1. Hard to top max redemption for safety with Fist of the Heavens and Holy Bolts. There you go.
Good to see you.
Alright, Grand Charm is trash. So is that. We'll sell it, I suppose. Here you go, Ormus. So I guess the biggest part of that update is the fact that you can actually get loot to drop with shards now. That's really cool. Also, that angelic update's pretty cool too, because people already kind of use that for however long, and now it's just getting even better. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. No more bingo, why not? Who messed up bingo? So there was a couple instances, to be honest, where we kept having issues. Trying to explain to people that they didn't win, and they're getting upset. And then I got called a bigot or something, or like supporting people who hate gay people or something. I don't know. It devolved into some whole thing. I had to ban people and do all this. And I just came to the conclusion that it's not worth it. T2 bingo's just not worth it for weirdos like that coming out of the frickin' woodwork. So I just had to kick it to the curb, man. I don't got time for that nonsense, so. Willie D supports blah, 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 blah. Like, shut the fuck up, man. I'm just playing Diablo 2. God damn. Take that shit to fucking CNN. I don't got time for that shit here, man. F off. Bad enough you got to hear about it everywhere else. Like, I can't have one place to just shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. Damn. I like the angelic set. Bingo bringing people together like Monopoly. Yeah, pretty much. I don't get why people got to ruin something. It's that old adage of a few bad apples spoils the bunch, man. Nokazan, all right, said nobody. That's not what I meant to push. Oops. There we go. Blizzard is anti all the things. Well, I think it's the whole what did Mike Tyson say? That Mike Tyson quote where he's like, the internet has made people way too comfortable with not getting punched in the fucking face for talking some dumb shit. You know what I mean? It's like, it's true. People are way too brave, man. Keyboard warriors out there. It's like, I would love to see you pop this good shit out in public. I would love to see it. Pretty sure your head would get removed from your shoulders. But, you know, be as tough as you want in text form. I'm sure dictionaries are terrified of you. No! Ort rune number 2. Terrible.
I can't carry anymore.
You hate to see it. And that was the thing too. Like if that one person decided to try and go tell the world that Willie D hates gay people or some shit like that, like it's my word against theirs. It's like, I didn't say that. And they'll be like, yeah, you did. Here's an AI video of you saying it. And I'll be like, that's not me. What can I say, you know? So I just can't take the risk of some weirdo ruining my life, my job, my income for my family. I can't allow that. So bingo had to go. Bingo had to go. As well as pretty much all giveaway related activities, man. I'm just tired of the frickin' loot vultures. So many people showing up for like TorchCon and Palooza Fest that we've never seen again, you know? So, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, Mallard. It's interesting how the graph of messing around is equal to finding out. The more you mess around, the more you find out. Love it. Monopoly always ends one way. One person takes all the cash, the boards end up on the ground, and people fall out. I've always heard about people having some wild times with Monopoly. I never did. The worst that ever happened is people get bored and tired. They're like, I don't want to play anymore. And I was always the one like, come on, we got to finish this. But that was the worst it ever got for me. I've never played a game where someone got mad and threw the things. That'd be crazy. Whatever happened to that channel point redeem, I decided that I didn't like people punching me in the face. It was a fun novelty idea, but then, yeah, I didn't really like it, so. What about people who only show up for Jasper treats? I mean, that kind of makes me sad, too, because the stream's not about Jasper, but, I don't know. This is better than nothing. Hi, Iron Gargoyle, how are you? How dare you stick up for your morals, I know. Trust me, I'm a scientist. In my experience, 3 out of 4 Monopoly games end up in yelling. Just insta-ban people trying to start, move on, and don't give it a second thought. Well, what made it bad for me, Zog, is I had some random in that night on YouTube. It was a new person, but he was like doing stuff with us, playing bingo and whatnot. And then that person started up their whole issues and stuff, having issues with bingo. And that person was trying to help me out, I guess, by coming at this person. He's like, hey, man, it's not that big of a deal. You're taking this too seriously. And then he called him like, he's like, you have serious bottom energy or something like that. And that started the whole thing. And I told the guy, I was like, dude, if I needed your help, I would ask for it. I don't need you to start yapping because you literally just caused me more issues. So, yeah. I mean, the guy was being a douchebag, but like I said, I don't need your help to fight my battles. I can tell a dickhead off, no problemo. So. And that person was actually coming into our Discord long after they'd been banned and still harassing me. I haven't heard from them in a bit, knock on wood, but yeah, they were still coming at me, bro, and I was like, Jesus. Oh, look at this, chat. You see that lightning damage, chat? Huh? 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 No? Anybody? Okay. Yup. Danish dude with a 145 watt streak. Thank you, Danish. Appreciate you, buddy. So yeah, when it comes to 900 days, highs and lows, that was certainly one of the lows. That was not a good time. And subsequently, the casualty was D2 bingo. Maybe we'll bring it back someday, but I'm not in any hurry for it, so. Which sucks, because I know people like it. I want people having fun and doing that kind of stuff, but it's just not worth it. The juice is not worth the squeeze, so. Oh, Mr. Coldora. What are we going to do with you? Diablo 2, let's make a deal? Huh. What up, Dro? Dro, did you see the new date for ladder? And all the tweaks and patches that they got coming in? All the hype updates, yeah. Hell yeah, bro. One socket to the ward? Let's go! That's what we've all been clamoring for. We get that ward, baby. Gonna drop off my gold real quick. PvP recently, so I don't know if I'm gonna do ladder this season. Ah, right on, dude.
I can't.
Rare amulets, 1 to Amazon skills. Kind of trash. Give me a second here, chat. Just need to combine some of these flawlesses. Oop. Like, I feel bad because I'm like, it is nice, this change and stuff, but I kind of wish they made it even easier to combine these. I'm that lazy. I want more convenience. I missed the new patch notes review. Oh, man, Rounders. You missed it, buddy. You missed it.
It's locked.
I only play Minecraft. I'm about to move on. Oh, no. You're about to move on from Minecraft or just D2 altogether? Well, essentially, the biggest takeaways from these updates, Rounders, is the timing of ladder. New ladder is going to be the 21st, but old ladder stops the Monday prior. That's very new to us. So Friday is the new ladder. There's going to be days of no ladder, though, or days of the... It says patch is going to roll out on the Tuesday. So Monday, ladder goes down. Next day, patch rolls out. Friday, ladder begins. So I guess the patch means you'll get to test it out on like single player and non-ladder before ladder goes live. I'm guessing that's what that means. So there's that. Obviously, don't forget about your stuff. Your patch notes. They're saying that this is kind of confusing for me. This part's a little confusing. Maybe someone can clear this up for me. It shows items here. It says previous ladder items. I'm sorry. Previous ladder only items will be available in non-ladder with the new season. Cool. I understand that sentence without anything else. That makes sense. But then it says items that have been listed below, which I'm guessing are just these ones here, which have been changed, will only be available in ladder. I love MFTV coming in with a big old raid. What up, MF? Welcome in. Hello, hello. So that's my question is what other ladder-only items are not listed here? I wish they would have listed them, you know? Anyway, thanks for the raid. What's going on? Just getting excited for the new ladder. Talking about some of these updates, patch notes, all that good stuff. Getting hyped. Welcome in. Yeah, I hear you, Treenack. Minecraft can be like that. Maybe you want to check out some mods and stuff, though, or add-ons, depending on what you play on. But, yeah, Minecraft gets like that. It needs a little more direction. Treenack, Stardew Valley. I'm telling you, try it. Thank me later. It's incredible. MF, what up, homie? Thank you so much for that raid. Thank you for sharing the community. How are you today? Hope you had a great stream. If you guys never met me before, my name is that dude, Willie D. I'm out here celebrating 900 days of streaming without a day off. They haven't arrested me yet. I'm still here. We're still rocking it. So we're rocking. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just kind of reading right now over some of this stuff here. Shinu Sakura. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Great stream. Hope you have a good one too. Cheers, my friend. Items that have been changed will only be available in ladder. Like they restate a point that they make up here and all this stuff. Okay. What items that were previously ladder only are you going to be able to use? Because this list, none of these are on that list. So what is that list? What previous ladder only items are going to be available in non-ladder with the new season? That's my question. Which ones? Which ones? I have no idea. Very confusing. Like the whole way they worded this is very confusing. I feel like this wasn't made with somebody with like a brain in their head. I almost feel like they put this together with AI or something because it doesn't make sense. It's like telling you information without telling you anything at all. You know what I mean? Isn't that weird? Johnny Pincher, 900 days. I know. It's crazy out here. So, yeah. But anyway, Rounders, what we were talking about here, they did make some changes. Yeah, Mantled got a bit of a boost. And then a couple of, like, random uniques. This is something we were kind of talking about is, you know, them adding in new items and stuff is fun, but how about buffing some of the stuff that we already have? And I'd say the biggest takeaway is going to be the Angelic. Angelic was already pretty good that people liked using, and it's getting even better. So, Mantled heal with 10 faster run walk. I guess it's better than nothing. So, just some random uniques, but I think this is just a sampling. Like, they're doing this to say that they're going to do more in the future. They're going to keep tweaking some of the lesser used items. I might be reading too much into that, but that's what I think is happening. They're also making Sunder Charms more rare to get again. So they made them really rare, and then they made them too easy, and now they're making them rare again. So we're just going to keep going back and forth, I guess. They can't decide what the hell they're doing. This is what I do like here. This one is huge. An additional item will now drop alongside a World Stone Shard. I can't tell you how angry I get when I'm trying to kill, look for loot, and it just keeps dropping shards, and that shard takes the place of the loot. Now that's not going to happen. I love that. That's huge. That is so huge that I can't even describe how huge it is. So, also another big change. What was the other big change? Oh, where the Chronicle displayed that that it was eligible even if it wasn't. I'm hoping that extends to single player, but I don't know. Some other stuff down here that I don't necessarily care about. So, but yeah, they're still working on the game, and I love that. All these years later, and we're still doing stuff, so love it. Love it, love it. Ooh, fanaticism and conviction. You spicy buggers. You thought that was going to be enough to kill me. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Aren't you cute? Where's your mommy? So yeah, we need to work on, it's the 7th today. So they literally give us 2 weeks every time. That seems to be the date. We got to work on clearing out our stashes if you haven't done so already. Clear out your stashes, give away some ladder loot, and get prepared for the next ladder. What's my plan for new ladder? Once I get my team assembled, which I need to start working on, I'll just kind of poll the audience, see what they're going to do. And I will try to fill in any gaps that may or may not exist, so. I don't know. I kind of like, there's so many classes I like for a good start. Trapsin. Warlock's a lot of fun. Sork is undeniably useful, getting to have teleport to farm up your stuff. Paladin, so you can farm torches easy. You're playing with a squad, starting with a barb, so everyone gets to have shout. That's really nice. So, you know, there's a lot of things. There's some things, you know, some stuff and things.
Assemble!
Got a hell rune there. Sunder Charm's harder to find. I'm already not having an easy time finding. I'm not dropping magic Sunder each time. Never lightning. Oh, no. Do you... I haven't been farming Sunders much at all, but I hear that people have a really good time finding them when they're farming, like, Andy. I don't know if Andy is the best source for them, but apparently Andy is a solid spot to look. Which is interesting because Andy used to be the best spot to get a Geeds, right? And then Geeds became harder to find, but then Sunders became easier to find there. So that's interesting how they correlate, hey? Made 30 cure helms this season to sell non-ladder, and now they're bringing them non-ladder? There goes that get-rich scheme. Well, is that what's happening, though? Like, I don't understand this at all. It says, items that have been listed below, which have been changed, will only be available in ladder. So this is still ladder only. Cure is still ladder only, based on this. They're not telling you what's going to be available on ladder and non-ladder. They're just saying that this specific list will not be on is ladder only is what I'm getting from it. I don't get it. That section right there is so confusing. It's so confusing. I don't know why they worded it like that or any of that. I don't know. Seems fine to me. At least they care. Exactly. I love that. Yep. Barbs are a shitty start, indeed. I think it's the amended uniques that will be ladder only. Is that what that means? But see, that's the thing. Like, why weren't they more clear? Why weren't they more clear about that? Why would I have to ask? They worded it so strangely. Like, I don't know. Some rare boots, small charm, amulet, couple of things. Happy 900 days, Hutcho. Yeah. Happy for ladder reset. I like starting again. Me too. Bring our manager to decode the text. I'm not sure the manager would know how to decode that. Something tells me he wouldn't be particularly helpful. All right, an Eye of Etlich, guys. Let's go. My level 87 Hork Barb, Hork me long time, loves a good Eye of Etlich, let me tell you. When's ladder reset? August 21st.
I need a key.
2 weeks from today. Worded with AI. Kind of feels like that, right? Kind of feels like that. It sucks to like jump to that conclusion every time, like, it's AI, but well, it seems like it's worded strangely. But maybe it's not AI. Maybe it was just written by a fool. Who knows? These are people who play video games after all. They're not English majors, so. Who knows? Am I the only one that thinks it's worded strangely? Does anybody else think it's just... Why did you have to say it like that? Why couldn't you, like, make it easier to digest? Like, it's so strange. It made your brain do a backflip? Okay, I'm not the only one then. Okay. Not a good time for the EU. Yeah, I hear you, DJ. I hear that. Oh, that's why that's like that. Yeah, I was like that meme with the math lady. Exclamation point math. I read it and I was just like... trying to put all these variables together. I'm like, what is this? Clear as mud. Yep, something new. Ending it early so they can have time to iron out the patches and stuff in case anything goes wonky, I guess. Which is smart to do, I suppose. It's funny that it took them this long to do that, but hey, you know, better late than never. Reset happened 3 hours before, so it happened at 10 p.m., had 0 sleep. Oh, man. They changed to Fridays, I want to say like 3 or 4 ladders ago, because a lot of people were like, why is it on a Thursday instead of like most people, work Monday to Friday and then they have Friday to play ladder. So I think that's why they changed it, and most people seem to have liked it, but I'm sure there's, Patch notes didn't comment on unique mobs, sometimes not dropping loot. Or was that fixed? They didn't beta flex, but what they did do, I think will affect it. If you look here, this here, an additional item will now drop alongside a World Stone shard. I think that will fix it. I don't know for sure, but I think that's going to fix it. I got my fingers and my toes crossed for that one, so we'll see. Reset used to be on Tuesday. On Tuesday? Really? That is a strange time for a reset. That's back in the day. 12 purple pancakes on a monkey butt roof. I'm not even sure what that means. Purple pancakes. That scares me. Ooh. Some bone weave boots. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, they're ethereal. Wow. 19 to strength. Only 1 skeleton mastery. Womp womp. On the ground they go. Bye-bye. Nothing else that I care about there. Let's go up in here. You got them all? Steam's maintenance day. Tuesday's Blizzard's general maintenance day. Well, there you go, and that's when the patch notes are going to be going live, so that seems to check out. But I honestly get such simple satisfaction from the fact that they're still talking to us. They didn't go back into radio silence mode, and I love that. That makes me so happy. Because after D2R came out, there was a tough time there. There was a tough time. It was tough and quiet. No one wanted to believe that we had more on the way. But I kept the faith, chat. Doggone it. I kept the faith. TGIF, though. Oh, yeah, it is. It is Friday, isn't it? I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm going to get you high today. Because it's Friday. You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do. Oh, Monarch, hello. Sorry, chat. Friday's like one of my favorite movies of all time. I've seen Friday more times than I care to admit. Frickin' love that movie. I think it's time to watch it with my daughter, actually. I think she's old enough now. Yeah. Nice. Chris Tucker in Fifth Element. Work Saturdays, so I play too late. Then I'm shot at work. Then I go to work, come back behind every one of my groups. I'm always just waiting to hop back in with the people who ripped early. Rounders, are you able to take a day off that Saturday? Kind of make sure you can have the weekend off, maybe? Hey, Ryan. Do we have any bold predictions for BlizzCon? Because at the end of that Warlock reveal video, they said if they thought that was awesome, just wait till they see what happens at BlizzCon. And then the video cut off. So everyone's been wondering, what the heck did they mean by that? So what do you think, chat? Big thing at BlizzCon this year is probably WoW Classic. Yeah, maybe. But I'm more just talking about like the D2 thing, or Diablo things. Because that was Diablo related. And he was with all the announcers too. So I don't think him saying that was just a Diablo 2 thing. So maybe it is just for like Diablo 1 Resurrected or something. I don't know. I still can't believe that Diablo 2 and 4 and Immortal all got something, and D3's just like looking around like, what the fuck, guys? Hey, man. What about us over here? I mean, I don't even, play D2 or D3 like that anymore. I definitely put in my time on it, and I enjoyed it for what it was. It never really felt like true Diablo to me, but I know it's got a healthy fan base and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer that they didn't get to have something too, So maybe a new act for Diablo 2 or the rest of Chaos Sanctuary. Nobody cares about D3. D4 is the new D3. I would assume a new act would be something you'd have to pay for. Or like a new DLC or whatever. So I don't know. Honestly, don't know what they're thinking. I don't have any guesses. Diablo 1 Resurrected is my best guess. After that, I don't know. It's the you guys are getting paid meme? Exactly. Cash shop for D2R? I hope so. Blizzard's like, why are all these websites getting money for people buying runes? We'll just put it in the game and get the money for ourselves. Might as well. Ryan, thank you for the 100 stream streak too. Appreciate that, buddy. I need to move. These 1 a.m. start times are a killer. No. Yeah, our EU homies have it a bit tough, don't they? EU gets the short end of the stick, unfortunately. Goodness. Eternal Realm reigns supreme. There you go. So I have a question, chat. For any of my Spider-Man and MCU fans that are in the chat here. I really enjoyed Spider-Man No Way Home. Seeing Toby and Andrew was great. Doctor Strange was in it. All this randomness is cool, right? There's some really cool stuff in it. Watching it and thinking about it again, I ask, did they ruin Doctor Strange? Because I kind of feel like they made him an idiot. Like, that whole movie is based on him being an idiot. Maybe that's how Strange acts in the comics, though. He's makes impulsive decisions or something, but I don't know. Just I was rewatching it. I'm just like, this whole movie only works if he's an idiot. Because he's a doctor. He's a frickin' doctor. If anyone knows about procedure and going over the details and stuff, if he was going to help Peter, he would have sat down and went over the whole thing before he just started doing it. And then Peter's like, oh, this, and this. Like, they would have already talked about that. And he would have explained to him, while I'm doing this spell, be quiet. Don't say anything. Like, all these things. So just, I don't know, man. I just felt like they made him kind of dumb. Wong over Strange. He's the Wong choice.
I need a key.
Yeah, I'm not really sure the rankings of the smartest people in MCU. I'm pretty sure Reed Richards is up there. But when it comes to Strange, I would think he's pretty smart since he can see so many different realities and stuff, but I guess he's arrogant, so maybe he didn't think he needed to sit down and go over all the details, so maybe that's why it happened. But it just, the Doctor's, it's kind of a whiplash. If you go in and watch Doctor Strange 1, and you're like, okay, this is the character, this is what he's like, and this is what's going on, and then you watch Doctor Strange 2, it's like, how did we get here? Like, what's... It's just strange how those movies, you know what I mean? Reed Richards was. Pedro Pascal is the smartest man alive. Dude's got a hell of an ancient, I'll tell you that for nothing. He's got a hell of an ancient. That's an Ort rune, by the way. Terrible. 8 lightning res on a small charm. That's just bad. And nothing else. Okay. And I'm surprised we didn't get like a Doctor Strange movie yet. You know what I mean? Like, where's a Doctor Strange movie? I really liked that first one. I wanted to like Multiverse of Madness, but I got issues with it, man. I got issues with it. It didn't feel like a Doctor Strange movie. It felt like a America Chavez setup movie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like these movies just boil down to the girl can't do it, so you just have to tell the girl to believe in herself, and then she can do it. It's like, oh, fuck. No! What's going on with all these Ort runes? Hey, I'm gonna go back to Stardew Valley if these things keep dropping. There is no Ort runes in Stardew Valley. It's one of my favorite features. One of my favorite features of Stardew Valley is the distinct lack of Ort rune drops. There's a rare amulet there. Check a Jared Stone. Not much else there. Didn't remove Ort runes, therefore season 15 is Trasgy? I'm not sure what that means, Phenomenal. Every time I see your name, it reminds me of the Boondocks. There's a rapper in that show called Flow Nominal. And that's who I think of when I read your name. One to Eldritch Warlock, level 15 on this amulet. One to Eldritch, some res, max gold, and 15 MF. What is this amulet? For a level 15, what is this amulet? Holy cow, I can't throw that away. That's crazy. Black Panther 3 and Shang-Chi 2 finally recasted T'Challa. Yeah, and you know, they recasted T'Challa with that one guy. I don't know his name, but he was in Alien Romulus and The Long Walk. That's the places I've seen him. He's great. So I think he'll do a great job. He's just, I don't know how to say it. Just, yeah, I think he'll do a great job. But Chadwick Boseman's got some big shoes to fill, man. Chadwick was awesome. Though, I gotta say, my favorite Black Panther action is in Civil War. I really like him in Civil War. That's so good. And then in his own movie, it was fun, but yeah. The best part of his movie, the best part of Black Panther, and I wish we would have a few more scenes of him being a little more ruthless like that, give him some depth or something or some whatever. But it's when he finally catches Claw and Smeagol's like, "Mercy, King, mercy." And he answers back with, "Every breath you take is mercy from me." Oh, I like that. That was great. I wanted more of that energy. Oh, that was good stuff. Inner sight could be useful with the Eldritch Tree. Sure. Still need to watch Multiverse of Madness. Too many films and games, so little time. I mean, I don't know, dude. I guess I'm just a pessimistic person, maybe, because I can enjoy something, but then I'll start to pick it apart. I don't mean to. I notice things. I'm like, why did they do that? Why did they do this? So, like, I really like that new Spider-Man movie that just came out, but after sitting and thinking on it on a while, oh man, do I have issues with it. But I still had fun and I still really enjoyed it, but I have issues. One of my favorite YouTubers actually just made a video tearing that movie apart. Shout out to Mauler. He tore that thing apart, boy. Dang. He really didn't like that movie. I did though. It was fun, but Mauler requires more. Oh, you meant to write trash. Oh. Therefore, season 15's auto trash. There you go. Now I got it. Now we're doing it. Watch while playing. Well, it's kind of hard to do that, right? On a show like, you know what's good? Is throwing up a stand-up comedy when you're playing video games. That's something that you don't necessarily have to watch, but you still get all the enjoyment out of. I love throwing up on stand-up comics when I'm doing that. Let's go Jaw getting a Joe. Or Joe getting a jaw. Either way. GG's. Michael B. Jordan's character was kind of too good. Yeah, he was really good. Yeah. He was really good. Killmonger was great. Michael B. Jordan was pretty great. Michael B. Jordan, I just saw he's going to be in the Thomas Crown Affair? Wasn't that a Pierce Brosnan movie or something? I never watched it, but it sounds familiar. Now it's over. 99 was the Thomas Crown Affair. Wow. Why? Why you always kick me when I'm high? Was Thomas Crown Affair with Pierce Brosnan before or after GoldenEye? Because GoldenEye is like the earliest thing I can remember Pierce Brosnan being in. Either that or maybe Mrs. Doubtfire, because he's in that too. But I don't really know the timeline there, what came first, the chicken or the egg. Wish they kept Killmonger around longer. That's fun to say. Did you watch the Marvel What If, Mallard? Because they have an episode where it's like, what if Killmonger had survived or something like that? It's pretty decent.
I am overburdened.
'93, '95. Oh, Doubtfire was first. Okay. Did he have anything notable before Mrs. Doubtfire? Yeah, that was cool, Mallard. Thanos comes out and Vision just like zip, instantly kills him. I'm just sitting there thinking like, why didn't they do that before? If they could have did that, why didn't they do that before? Because Vision was injured. THC, happy 900. Thank you, brother. Lawnmower Man. Lawnmower Man. I've heard of that, but I've never seen it. Is it a good movie? Only name I recognize is Pierce Brosnan. THC, did you see the updates and the new ladder date and all that? Dante's Peak. I never watched that one. I never watched that or Volcano. Mars. Oh my gosh. I always get flamed for it, but I did not like Mars Attacks. I didn't. I hated it. Oh, I hated it. Just thinking about it just makes my skin crawl. Like, it just is visually just, it repulses me. It was a bad movie, dude. I freaking hate it. I hate it so much.
I need a key.
There's a lot of people in that movie, too. Wasn't that one of the last things that Michael J. Fox did? Before he got, like, really down with the sickness, as it were? Expendables. I've still never seen the Expendables. Is that any good? Forgettable, huh? Rocky Horror Picture Show. This might get some reactions. I've never seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I honestly don't even know what it's about. Couldn't tell you. And in my mind, I get Rocky Horror Picture Show and Clue mixed up because I've never seen either movie. So both of them like mix in my brain. Boomer, happy Friday. Hope you're well, friend. Supernatural, the actor that played Mike Wheeler is in that. Huh. Right on. Somebody's got a Might Aura somewhere. Who is it? Is it you? I'm starting to think it's you. You know what I really wanted, since we're talking about Pierce Brosnan? I thought the movie, if you guys watched Black Adam with The Rock, Pierce Brosnan played a character called Dr. Fate. I thought that movie was pretty terrible, but I thought Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate was awesome. And I wanted to know more about him and watch a whole movie with him. And I still would if they decided to do it. So, do it. But I do think it's kind of funny. You got Doctor Strange and Dr. Fate. I'm like, oh boy. Which character was first? Because somebody ripped off somebody. Yeah, I didn't care for it all that much. I kind of wanted to. I like seeing Henry Cavill at the end. I was stoked for that. They're like, all right, Henry Cavill, Superman, let's go. And then they're like, yeah, he's not going to be Superman anymore. It's like, oh, okay, thanks, James Gunn, I guess. Which, speaking of DC and James Gunn, oh my. Things are a bit rough in that camp lately. I'm a part of one of the subreddits on Reddit. And dude, they are mad up in there. They are very mad people. They're having a rough time, dude. Like, James Gunn is known for taking obscure characters and making them likable. Guardians of the Galaxy is still awesome, and I still go back and watch Guardians. It's great. But apparently that's like the only thing he can do, or it's like the thing he's sticking to, because he's just chosen all these projects to do that kind of stuff, and none of it's panning out. I didn't even think that new Superman movie was all that good, to be honest. And you got shows like Creature Commandos. What? He announced some show called The Authority. I'm like, what is that? It's like, where's Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, Cyborg? I would take a Cyborg show or movie. Give me something about Cyborg. That could be a lot of fun. But no, instead, we're getting a show about Jimmy something or other and some guy named Gorilla Grodd. That's one show. And I'm just like, why? Why? Why are we doing that? Why? Why? Of all the things that you could be doing right now, Gorilla Grodd. What? That's so crazy, man. Hey, Sunless Chuck Dad, how are you? Oh, we're jamming, Taco. That's right. We're jamming. Oh, yeah, he didn't want to lose to Shazam. Yeah, that was dumb. I remember reading all that. The Rock just being... It's in his contract that he can't lose. That's so lame. And it only hurts him because you're no longer a compelling character. People like to watch movies where people lose to come back and, you know, do better, to better themselves. It gives people hope that even though you might stumble or have an issue, that you can still come back from that. And that is good for people to see. It's entertaining. But if you cannot lose, then who cares? There's no stakes. You know?
I am overburdened.
So Dwayne Johnson's just kind of shooting himself in the foot on that one. I don't know. I just want more Batman stuff. And we've been waiting for the Batman 2 for so long. And then DC's going to introduce another Batman who's different than the Batman 2 we're waiting on. So it's like, seems a bit silly. Seems a bit silly. All right, unique amulet number 3 of the day.
I can't carry anymore.
First one was a Nokazan. Second one was an Eye of Etlich. What do you think this one's going to be, chat? Surely not one of those, right? We already got those out of the way, so this has got to be something better, right? Surely. Like how they brought back Michael Keaton's Batman for that cameo? Yeah. The Flash movie was made infinitely better by him just being there. And every moment he wasn't there, people were asking, where's Batman and when is Batman showing up? You know, that one surprised me, Deadeye Survivor. I wanted to lump that in with everything because it's like, why are we doing a Penguin show? Who cares? But that was an incredible series. And Colin Farrell freaking killed it. So, yeah, that was a good decision. But I still wanted Batman. You can still have Batman show up in that. I don't mind. He can pop in, be like, "Hey guys, it's me. I'm doing Batman stuff." Nope, can't do it. They gotta drip feed us Batman. Just bloop. You can have little bits. Just little bit. A Seraph's hymn. Oh boy. I would love, and when I say love, I mean I would love an Arkham Asylum movie. Take the game that was amazing and just make it a movie. Don't change it too much. Keep it kind of like a mystery. Let them do like figuring out stuff in the hospital and all that while they're there. A little detective work. Make it creepy. Those scenes with the Scarecrow. If you could give us those scenes with the Scarecrow, that would be terrifying. That would be so good. So, man, if they would do that, that would be incredible. And I feel like it's been long enough that they could get away with doing that. And I feel like they'd make a lot of money on that. And you could still have Mark Hamill come in and be the Joker. Sadly, we'd have to give a different Batman actor. R.I.P. to the absolute legend that is... oh, fuck. Why am I blanking on his name? It was in my head and it just went away. Kevin Conroy. There we go. Kevin Conroy. Legend. He's no longer with us, and yet he's going to live longer than any of us. Because he's that damn good. Batman Beyond live action? I don't know much about Batman Beyond, to be honest. I just recently watched an animated Batman. It was The Dark Knight Returns. Where he's like, I don't want to say he's fat, but he's thick. He's thick Batman. And he's a bit older. And it was all right. It was pretty good, but they were training a chick Robin, and I'm like, of course we are. Of course we are. Why didn't I see that one coming? Batman Beyond is in the future. Batman's 80, and he trains some teenager as the new Batman. Oh, fair enough. I never really liked the design of like the mask, all in black and stuff. I think that's maybe why I didn't like it. I don't know. Just didn't feel very Batman-y. There is a Batman series that's on Amazon right now. I might watch that. I don't know if it's any good, but that was part of the original story. All right. That's fine. I just don't want to see a chick Robin, the same as I don't want to see a dude Poison Ivy. Can you imagine a dude Poison Ivy? His junk is just hanging out, covered by a little fig leaf. Oh, shit. Please no. Fucking hell, mate. Called the Jolly Green Giant. They call me Big Jolly Green because I smoke so much broccoli. If you rip dabs too hard, you get a British Australian accent. Bloody hell. You what, mate? Is there any movies in production or coming out soon that you're excited to see or interested in, chat? Anything that maybe I didn't hear about or something? Terrible gloves. Is anybody excited for that new Dune movie? I still haven't seen the other ones, so I'm not really whatever. And I don't really know how I feel about Doomsday. I want to be excited, but I feel like I also wanted to have Doctor Doom way earlier than we have him now. And it just feels like a desperation move. Like they put out such bad products that people didn't like because they didn't prioritize good storytelling, and people checked out, and now they're trying to get them back. So this feels a bit key jangly, you know? You remember the X-Men? You remember the X-Men? You remember Professor X? Oh, there's Magneto. You remember Magneto? Did you know that he's Gandalf? You remember? And don't get me wrong, I'm down. Love me some Ian McKellen, but feels a bit key jangly. And I'm kind of tired of watching Charles Xavier die. Like, how many times have we seen that in the movies so far? I'm kind of over it. Can I not watch him die anymore, please? Maybe he lives and does things and retires and has a family. No, he's got to die every time. His nexus point is his next snap. I don't know. But that's my question. Okay, so they get him to come back for 1-2 movies. and then just get rid of him again? That doesn't make sense to me. I really think that he's going to be back in some kind of form. You know what I mean? And why wouldn't you? Would you got to step in front of a green screen for a couple of minutes and make a bunch of money? Or like, why wouldn't you? Right? Apparently he announced that he's retiring after Secret Wars, but it's like, I mean, how many times have, people retired and not been retired? So whatever. I remember Jim Carrey. I was watching a thing with Jim Carrey, him saying like, I think I'm done. I've had enough. I've done enough. I think I'm all set. And I kind of respected that. I'm down. And then like, I don't know, it was like a couple weeks later, it's like, Jim Carrey's going to be in the next Sonic movie. I'm like, well, that didn't last long. Like, you know what? I'm not interested in doing that movie. And they're like, well, how about this truckload of cash? And you're like, well, I do like cash. As a matter of fact. But I feel like it's not a truck full of cash that they back up to these weirdos' houses. They're in Hollywood. So I fear that it's something far more nefarious that I dare not utter on stream. But yeah, disturbing to think about. I'll keep singing this lie. Are we going up? Oh, man. And what have they done? The community is locking in. TwitchCon passes are at the lowest price right now. Don't be the friend who waits. What? Shut up. See, they can say crap like that to me, but they can't be like, hey, there's going to be 35% off subs coming up soon. Better tell your community. Yes. I'd be like, thanks, Twitch. It's great to be in business with you. Morons. I petition that they hold BlizzCon not in California for next year or something. It's too far, man. It's so far away. Yes, in California. Boo. As not convenient for me, Mr. Duck. Not convenient at all. Impossible. But apparently happy cows come from California, so what do I know? New Dead City season is out? Dead City. Is that the with Negan and what's her name? So it was good? I kind of stayed away from him. Like, there's no way this is going to be good. Even though I really like, something Dean Morgan. I can't think of his name. What's his name? I want to say Howard, but it's not, it's not Howard. Jeffrey. There we go. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. That's his name. JDM. Sorry, I had a brain lapse. Casualties of all the dabs, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Daryl Dixon was better. I think the game's telling me I need to make a necromancer. Second pair of Marowaks. 20 strength. Still only one. Damn. Isn't that max strength? Womp womp. I'm kind of over here wondering when we're going to hear anything about John Wick 5. And I feel like the answer to that question is not until Highlander is already in theaters. Because that dude's going to be working on that completely, and then Wick after that, I would think. But I just want to know. I want to know. Give me an update. I have seen the John Wick movies far more times than I care to tell you. It's a lot. You can ask my wife. Way too many times. Yeah, a lot of people feel like the ending of John Wick 4 was way more set in stone than I did. Like, I always thought they left it purposefully ambiguous. And little things like the dog at the end, when they're there and the dog like looks off to the side and stuff, like they showed all those things and filmed that purposefully. Like, there's a reason that they did that. That was like its own separate shot. So it's like, you know what I mean? And what's his name too? He's like, you know, who knows? Like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I still haven't watched the. They made a show. I think it's called The Continental. Like one homie in the chat said it was pretty good, but other than that, I haven't heard much good about it. So, and I really don't like watching shows where they change the character, like who's playing the character. Because it's like, well, they're younger, so we have to use somebody else. I get that, but it's still just... I like the character as they are, you know? So, I don't know. Like, I know he's not going to grow into that guy. Which I didn't realize Winston, the actor who plays Winston, I can't think of his name, but he was Blackbeard? In the Pirates of the Caribbean movie? Was it Blackbeard, I think? So, it's like, oh yeah, that was totally him! Don't really watch those pirate movies that much because I prefer the first three. I should rewatch them though, to be honest. Like they had some hype around them, to be honest. Some of the pirates look kind of cool, kind of creepy and stuff, but then it just felt meh. I don't know. I didn't realize Zoe Saldana was in those movies too. That's crazy. She's like in everything. She's making all the money. But yeah, I guarantee we're getting another Pirates movie. I'm just waiting for that to happen. Ian McShane. Thank you, Jaws. Yes, Ian McShane. Yep. He was in the Pirates movie, and he's Winston in John Wick. Good to see you, Jaws. Happy day 900, my friend. The Hound's friend who got killed in Game of Thrones. I've never seen Game of Thrones, so I'm going to have to take your word on that.
I can't carry anymore.
Rare boots are bad. J-mod is not a J-mod. Oh, I don't know, though, chat. Maybe we should keep it. What do you think? Oh, that wasn't what I thought it said. Never mind. I thought it said something funnier than that. Abort joke. Abort joke. 20 IAS, 24 MF. I want that compendium. What's up with that? On a machine. Whenever anyone mentions the show Deadwood, I just think of the reference from Family Guy when it's like, on the next episode of Deadwood. And it shows the guy like, he's just punching himself in the crotch. He's like, come on! Come on! Next Deadwood. Oh. I have the humor of a 5-year-old, but it's still funny to me. Are we full on Raw runes? Oh dear. We are full on Raw runes. Okay. Well, let's start putting them over here. The old-fashioned way. Chat, you remember when you used to have to put your runes in here? I remember. CC was good. Yeah, I watched both of them. Yep. Liked them. Nobody 1 and 2 as well. The Equalizer movies, really awesome. Third one was... it's still good. Denzel just gets a pass from me because he's frickin' Denzel, so. Yeah. If you see Denzel setting his watch, you know you done messed up. It's already over. It's already over. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Ooh, that's a good movie. I haven't seen Training Day for a minute. Oh, that's a good movie. Dr. Dre is in that movie. It's like, holy shit, this Dr. Dre. What? There he is. Dr. Dreing it up. He's like, I discovered Eminem. And I'm like, yeah, you did. Good job, buddy.
I can't carry it. I can't carry it anymore.
You forgot about Dre. Oh, hey. Whoa. Book of Eli? Yeah, I watched that the one time. I thought I remember liking it, but I don't remember. Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
Happy 900th birthday, Willie.
For those corporate slaves in the chat, I know we're approaching the hardest time of the week where we have to adjourn for 48 hours, but don't worry. Monday will be here soon enough.
I'm sure they needed that reminder. Thanks for 900 bits, Prez Barkeep. Appreciate you, bud. When I was doing the 2 days off thing and then working the 5, I would never enjoy like my Sunday because I just dreaded going back to work the next day. Like you couldn't do nothing on Sunday. You just kind of like, might as well just go to work today. Like that sucked. Not the worst. The only real day off is Saturday. Yeah, because you work on Friday. Exactly. Yeah. $2 a.m. on Monday as well. Sunday's a trap. It's a trap. What up, Stolas? Welcome in, everybody, man. Happy Friday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate everybody chilling. This is still a Diablo 2 stream, despite all the Stardew Valley. But, man, I just have been loving that game, chat. I don't know what else to say. It's really that simple. I love it. I just recently discovered it, and it's just like discovering Diablo 2, you know? When you first discover D2, you're like, I love this game. And you just no-life the crap out of it. That's the phase I'm in right now with Stardew Valley. It's a lot of fun. It has so much more depth than I realized. And the love and care that went into it, dude, you gotta try it. Like, I'm going to keep harping on it until you guys do. I'll make sure everybody that comes in here says, yes, Willie, I played Stardew Valley like you asked me to. It's so good. I'm trying to do it for you. I'm trying to tell you it's a good game. Like, I'm trying to help out your life, man. It doesn't help me for you to play it, you know? I'm trying to help you. Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Doing some Pal World. Nice. Getting back into Umamu Sune? Umamu Sune. I'm not sure what that is. You're addicted to Pal World? I'm just kind of a dick. You guys aren't playing Halo, man? Didn't Halo just come out? I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of eyeing it up a little bit. I'm like, maybe I'll ask for it for my birthday or something. Let's see if the wife will hook me up. Or I might want to cash in the birthday for Wolverine. I'm not sure. Ortrune. Man-faced Cortana and the forced female tough soldier girl? Oh no, what? They changed Halo? I thought they just gave it a fresh coat of paint. Oh no, I didn't hear about all this. Oh man. Not even Halo is safe, huh? Jeez. Holy crap, bro. D2's getting some updates. Yeah, State. It kind of seems that way. Updates including I'm confused by this. I don't know what this means. I've read it 100 times. I've talked with chat about it. I still don't get it. I'll read it to you. You let me know what you think. Previous ladder-only items will be available in non-ladder with the new season. Items that have been listed below, which have been changed, will only be available in ladder. So I'm guessing that second part is talking about the uniques. That's what people said. Second part is talking about the bloodletter and down. So that does mean that these rune words right here will be available everywhere. That's how I'm taking it. That's available everywhere. These new changes to these specific uniques will be ladder only. Am I correct in that? Are we good there? Doesn't it read weird though, Unholy? It reads so weird. I had to like bash myself in the brain a couple times to frickin' run at it and figure it out. I'm like, what is this nonsense, man? So anyway, that's cool. And RIP to anybody who's trying to cash in on making some rune words. So they're gonna make they're making Sunders more difficult to find again, so that's a thing. Whatever. Maybe it'll make Geeds easier to find again, I hope. Make Geeds great again. This one's pretty huge. An additional item will now drop alongside a World Stone shard. My biggest issue lately has been no loot dropping. And I think that's going to fix it. I don't know, but I think that's going to fix it. I hope. So that's pretty great. Also, they're reducing the drop rate of World Stone shards in general. It's great. Statues, that might have upset some people. I didn't really farm for statues, so I can't really speak on it. So, they increased the chance of dropping rare quality loot and higher items from Herald's tier 3 up. So, previously Heralds haven't really been worth the squeeze. Now, 3 and up might be worth it. So, but I still don't like how they spawn in. So, I wish they would fix that. This is a pretty cool change here. So they went through a bunch of uniques that barely get used and add some random things in. That's pretty cool. Biggest one probably being the Angelic Raiment, which was already pretty strong, and they made it even stronger. Added damage to undead, and added +1 all skills. So it's pretty nice. And of course, the huge mantled heal with 10% faster run walk. Can't throw that on the ground now, chat. Oh, man. I mean, honestly, that could be kind of cool, so we'll see. It's better than nothing, I guess. Still pretty trash, but, yeah. I like it, though, you know? The ward's getting a socket. Where's that at? Added a socket to the ward. That's so cool. I like that. That's great. So, I think they put the best ones at the end, to be honest. The Ward, Mantled Heal, and Angelic Raiment are all right here. These other ones are kind of random and niche, maybe. So maybe that was their point. They took a little bit of everything up here, and then 3 kind of cool ones. This speaks to me that this is a sampling, and that they're going to continue to go through the uniques that barely get any use and make little tweaks like that. I love it. We were talking about wanting that, and they did it, so that's kind of cool. This part's kind of important. Stape and anybody that's listening, they're doing something different with the ladder timing now. Season 14 ends on Monday, and new ladder goes live the Friday, 8/21. So new ladder starts 8/21, but current ladder goes down 5 days prior. And 1 day after it goes down, the patch rolls out. I'm guessing so they can test it out and this and that. So, yeah. So, but yeah, updates to uniques, some bug fixes too. One I really don't like is they're nerfing the Warlock yet again. fixed an issue where Bind Demon's additional damage bonus was greater than intended. It just makes me think of the Simpsons meme where the kid's crying. He's like, "Stop it! Stop it! He's already dead! Leave him alone!" Oh, boy. Whatever. So, yeah. 21st, 2 weeks from today, new ladder goes live. And the Monday prior, ladder goes down. So make sure to clear out your stashes. If you need any help finding stuff or any questions, let me know. Willie D will help you. So yeah, State, what they did was they came out with Sunders as they were, and certain people thought they were too prevalent, and it kind of undervalued them. So they made them more rare, but also attainable through like the heralds, but still pretty dang rare. But when you got them, you could roll them and make them better. So that kind of offset it a little bit. But everybody who had already played with the Sunders were used to the drop rate already. So it's just kind of a kick in the pants that they made it rare. Then, lately, they changed it. And now people are saying they're too prevalent again. So they're going to go back again and make them rarer again. So I honestly don't care as much about the Sunders. I'm just hoping that I can start finding Geeds again. That's what I'm hoping it changes. So maybe that's why they did it. They realized it messed up the Geeds and they're just, you know what I mean? So not as bad as it was, but better in the fact that it helps out Geeds. Maybe it's like a nice middle ground. We'll see. Anime girl horse racing game. Hey, Stolas. I mean, whatever you like, man. Whatever you like, buddy. Bloodletter got lower level doing viable now, maybe? 20% faster run walk is a good chunk. That's what I thought. Or like speed running and stuff like that. So, did farm statues, wasn't strong enough to beat Uber Ancients. Love the mantled, yeah. Normal Sunders are already too rare. Now they're going to make them even more rare. Yeah, I mean, not really sure what's going on with them, to be honest. My main gripe was no loot dropping. Like me killing this unique and the short spear not being there. That's my gripe. I'm not going to use that spear, but I know that it's working as intended and it could have been something else. When nothing drops? Oh, man. That's so frustrating. I haven't noticed it with the Travancore guys, though, to be honest. Travancore guys seem normal. So out of all those no loot drops, these guys seem to be working as they always have. So, I don't know. Weird. Weird, weird. But I guess their loot tables have always been kind of unique, hey? Comparatively to, like, unique packs and stuff, so. Let's start over. When we reach the top, we'll watch you bury yourself.
I am overburdened.
Well, I mean, there's always classic mode, Stape. Can always go back and play classic at any time, so at least they award you that option. There's the tinkered with version or just the OG. So you'll always have that. Until they take it away, I don't know. I kind of miss when you could turn on and off the old school graphics. And since the Warlock came out, they took that away because they're like, well, there is no old school Warlock graphics, so we can't do that. It's like, can't you just make some? I love being able to show people the differences, like turning it on and off. And I also liked it because when you ran like 2 accounts, then it would take like less like computer power or whatever. So what's that tiara? You know, one thing that I haven't mentioned in a while that I like mentioning when you're playing this game is the stash. I got a little tip for you for navigating the stash. One of my favorite tips to give. So, when you're in this beautiful new stash that they gave us, you have your personal, obviously. But then when you go to shared, there's pages down at the bottom. But when you're clicking these teeny tiny little buttons, you can't go from page 5 to page 1, and that's annoying. So what you do is you can map these to your the wheel of your mouse, and then you can go through all of them as fast as you want and go from 1 to 5. It's really easy to turn on. Options, controls, scroll all the way down, and it says previous stash page, next stash page. In controls, under options, and put it on mouse wheel down, mouse wheel up. Easy peasy. Another good tip that I didn't know, when you have your settings saved and you want to reload your settings, you need to hit, like when you're in here for controls, you need to hit default first, and then it'll pop up to put in your custom. It's really confusing. I don't know why they did it that way, but that's what you do. You click default, and that's where the custom comes up. So if you didn't know, now you know. That one bugged me for a while. Might try this ladder and give it one more shot. Do it.
Good day.
Cold Sork. Nice. Man, I love me a Blizzard Sork. It's so fun. It's so satisfying. She's so dummy strong. Goldilocks. There you go, rounders. Weird changes to low uniques. Yeah, Migs. Let's go. Mantled Heel Hype. The angelic boost is kind of neat.
impossible.
Diablo 1 Resurrected. Do you think we get it? Do you think we get an announcement of new D2 content that they're working on? Or have they been working on it this whole time and they drop that like they dropped the Warlock? Boom, new content. Who knows? It's impressive you're still on D2. Absolutely rocks. I'll never be off this game, my friend. It goes that deep. The game is that good. I have been playing a lot of Stardew Valley lately, though. Not gonna lie. I am loving the Stardew Valley. And I would love to diversify what we do out here, just so I don't get stuck in situations where people just kind of stop watching us, you know? So that doesn't feel good, man. So, but we've actually been, I got up to like 40, 50 viewers on YouTube playing Stardew. I was like, whoa, all right. That's interesting. Everybody leaves BlizzCon immediately to download D1R. Yeah, exactly. It's available now. That was the hypest part, dude. Like, I didn't even listen to the rest of what he said. I was running to get my freaking credit card. Like, go, 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 go. We can play now. We can play now. Go, go, go. Oh, dude, that day was so hype. I may have had a slight outburst at all the doubters and naysayers. There may have been one or two choice comments. 3 sockets on a Monarch. I, of course, was as respectable or as respectful as I possibly could have been. Oh, that was a good day. That was a good day. Blizzard stonks haven't moved that much since WoW first came out. Most of their stonks came from microtransactions, pets, and mounts. I'm pretty sure that that Warlock DLC was quite good for them. So I got the faith, man. And especially what you're seeing from these other games as well. These older games, these companies are starting to realize nostalgia's a hell of a drug. Pokemon's been doing it for years. So they're updating their old games and getting some of that money. Why not? I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. Oh, you know what? Kind of jumps the conversation in a little different direction. I haven't heard anything on this in a minute, but they were supposedly working on a new BioShock game. And I saw screenshots, and man, it looked good. I didn't really care for BioShock Infinite, but man, the first 2 BioShocks, oh, I have hours upon hours into those games. I love them. And if you give us more of that, that's where Dead Space 3 screwed up. And BioShock 3. It's like they tried to make them bigger, and it's like what made those games so good, Facet, was the tight space, like the claustrophobia of the whole situation. Just adds to the tenseness and the scares and all that good stuff. Like, when you open it up too much and bright and all this, it just kind of loses some of that charm. So, I don't know. I only played BioShock 1 Remake, but damn, it was good. Hell yeah. Mallard, if you liked that, play 2. 2's story will nothing can top BioShock 1's story. 2 is okay in story-wise, but where 2 shines is the gameplay, baby. The gameplay. BioShock 1, you have either your power's out, your power's with your left hand, or your gun with your right. In 2, you get to dual wield and use your powers and your gun at the same time. And oh my god, the rivet gun is so good. Oh, the rivet gun. And the trap rivets. Oh, you gotta play it, bro. Absolutely. Shoot, I'm kind of making myself want to play it, to be honest. A 4/5 cold facet. Nice. 4/5 cold die. I wonder if that is Chronicle for me. Let me check that out. Exclamation point Grail, if you guys want to see my Grail. Let's see here. I'm looking for cold die. Nah, already had cold die. Yeah, okay. Still cool, though. No pun intended. Yeah, a new BioShock game, and there's supposed to be a BioShock movie/series. That the last I heard of it, it was getting its budget slashed. So I almost wonder if that killed it right then and there. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Nintendo, anyone excited for Ocarina of Time?
I can't carry anymore.
I have a feeling that you're not going to be able to buy Nintendo Switch 2s for a while because they're going to sell out or something. Chat, I have to stop everything I'm doing. It turns out we are about to receive an inspection from the stream manager. So on your best behavior, and hopefully we can get through this and survive. So here we go. Come here, old boy. You're too close. Jasper D. Actually, his middle initial is T. And it stands for trouble. Because trouble's his middle name. Have you ever seen a happier dog? None but smiles for you, chat. Does he deserve a treat? I'm thinking today, no. I still remember the ham you stole from me, sir. You think I forgot about that? Huh?
Shut up and take my money!
You're too close, man. I'm excited for them to release something fresh instead of yet another remake. Yeah. Nostalgia's a hell of a drug. Prez Barkeep, I don't know if you heard me yesterday talking about I figured out why I like Stardew Valley so much. I couldn't figure it out. Well, I mean, besides the obvious, like a lot of good to the game, it reminds me of A Link to the Past, a Zelda game that I frickin' love from the Super Nintendo. I played that game so much. I still play it, but it's very similar to that, and I didn't even make the connection, to be honest. All right, see you later, Jasper. He's already gone, so yeah, GG's, I guess. I play on my laptop on long flights. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You too, Migs? Yes, let's go. See, that's what I was hoping for, man. You know what I want? I don't know if you've already heard me harping about it. We're getting the Ocarina of Time remake. What I wanted, my dream, was a remake of A Link to the Past. But instead of just a remake, I wanted them to extrapolate it from the eagle eye view gameplay to Breath of the Wild structure. Let me go through A Link to the Past that way. Oh, that could be good. Now, I'm not talking like keep it like the same game. Like don't bring in like the durability and stuff like that. But like just to go through it on a grander scale. Just because I love that game so much, I thought it would have been really cool. But it would have to be done right. You know, it could be very easy to screw that up, but you could make it really good too. It doesn't even have to connect to the Breath games. I'm just talking like the engine or the structure of it. Like I just want it to function kind of like that, if that makes sense. I thought that'd be cool. But anything A Link to the Past is good, so. I didn't really care for the Link's Awakening remake, personally. It was like chibi style or something like that, they said. I didn't really like that as much. Felt a little weird. I'd like A Link to the Past to have a little edge to it, maybe. You know what I mean? Make it bright and colorful, but have a little edge in there too. Get the people who worked on 39 enhanced damage jewel. Yeah, there's that. The people who worked on what's it called? Oh, I didn't even realize, by the way, that 4/5 cold facet is a blue. That's cool. Nice. The people who worked on Twilight Princess. I loved how like kind of dark and twisted that game was, and I think that would fit right in with the flavor that A Link to the Past has going on. So I like when Zelda's a little scary. I like that. I like when Zelda's a little scary. Twilight Princess on a PC port? Really? 240 frames per second. Wow. Goal of mine before the new patch is going to be to farm Corlick statues, since their value will likely skyrocket once they become rare again. There you go. Get them while you can. You got 2 weeks. Actually, you got less than that, because that patch goes live the Tuesday. So, Monk release on BlizzCon releases on all the Diablos except for Diablo 3. We're just gonna ignore Diablo 3 again. Oh man, poor Diablo 3. D3 is like, me too, right, guys? Guys? Hello? I'm getting a warlock too, right? Yeah, sure. Hey, Diablo 3, we put your warlock over here in this closet. Why don't you go in and get it? Okay. Tick, 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 tick. Slam. I enjoyed D3. I played D3 quite a bit. I played D3 way more than I played D4. I'll tell you that. I played it on console though. For whatever reason. I don't know why. But that was back when I wasn't really playing D2 as much anymore. And I liked it, but just never had the same charm that this game had, you know? You'll get your updates when you fix this damn door. If promises were crackers, my daughter would be fat. When all we want is unity, we may rise and fall, but in the end, we'll meet again together. Atma's Whale? What that is? Yep. Small charm.
I need a key.
And once again, my friends, happy Friday. If you're tuning in on Twitch or YouTube, thank you so much for your time and attention. Truly appreciate you all. If you have any questions about the upcoming updates or any of that, let me know. Other than that, we're just out here celebrating 900 days in a row. No days off for 900 days. It's crazy. Working our way toward 1K. Enjoyed the story in Cinemax. Still haven't got the expansion, the rest of the story, though. Maybe it wasn't that great. You might get a job. Do it. Do it. Get that money. Willie left screen, key farming right screen. What? Got a hell and a tur. Oh, I see, monkey. I gotcha. Yeah, get some torches. Get some 2020s on deck. There you go. 2020. I need to do that myself, actually, in the single player here. I need to get back on the key grind and dig out some more Ubers because I would like torches for all my characters, and I don't have them. Got a Trapsin, a Javazon, and a Sork, and a Barb that I have no torches for. We're all sharing this 1916 Warlock torch. Which it works for now, but yeah. Peace, Mash, and happy Friday, brother. What's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? Got to read some of those patch notes at work. Yeah? What do you think? Torch is older than Steve Rogers. I can do this all day. Two-socketed barb helm with 1 to barb skills. Come on, pump. It goes to there, you never can tell. I take you on some torch runs? Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. I like some of the old items getting updates. Yeah, man. There's also an addendum in there for the bug fixes that says that when a Worldstone shard drops, an additional item will drop as well. So I think that's going to fix the no item droppings, but we'll see. They're making Geeds more rare. No, I'm sorry. Making Sunders more rare. So I'm hoping that Geeds becomes less rare. Whether it does or not is left to be seen, but yeah. Spirit Forge. Fewer shards, yep. They also lessened the amount of statues that are dropping in. So, however you feel about that. I feel like the statues should be on par with, like, keys, right? Aren't they essentially keys? And keys can be pretty dang rare. Jin Slayer. 236 enhanced damage. Should able to get that Saturday off. 80% sure I can be on your reset team if you got room for me. Hell yeah, I do. Gonna go through the mods and the VIPs first. So yeah, if you're in, you're in. You're in? Now I gotta pee. Pencil me in. I will. Oh, I will. You just made the list. Gonna rock a pally? Okay. Sounds good. Any of my mods or VIPs in the house want to be on the squad? Let me know. Derp. 99 to defense. Prez Barkeep, are you in? Rock some new ladder with us, bud? Oh. Oh. Goodness. You were just saying that. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Shout out to words.
I can't carry anymore.
I was sitting here just thinking about, why don't I have these torches for these characters? And I'm like, oh, it's because Torch Palooza Fest is going on, and I didn't want to do any more key runs on single player. I was good on that. So I put torches on the back burner. You don't want to with me. New changes to uniques don't add any excitement for the new ladder for me. Mantled ring is about the most interesting change. Right on. For me, it's not how important those changes are. I like the fact that they're doing anything at all. That warms my heart. So the fact that they're doing anything at all. And it's not just them having the janitor push the button for the new ladder, you know? They're still doing stuff, and I think that's great. Keep doing stuff. Yeah, no mention of the mosaic is just strange, I guess. Should we assume that it's like Deadsies went the way of the VCR and Blockbuster? It's kind of done. Chat. I'm sure we've all experienced enjoying some delicious food at some point in your life, and there becoming a point when you can no longer have it ever again. You can't get it anymore. They don't make it or whatever it is. What is your one favorite food that you still think about that you can no longer have anymore? Because you can't get it or they don't make it. The McRib. Some people really like that McRib, don't they? Did I really kill all of them and that's all the loot they dropped? That does not seem like enough. Did I not hork them? I did. Huh. That's crazy. They dropped like nothing. Taco Bell's chicken burrito. They don't make a chicken burrito? Why the hell not? They have all the things to do it, don't they? Taco Bell Gorditas and Josta? Round Table Steak Supreme Pizza from 1997. Round Table Steak Supreme Pizza. Tell me about that. Tear Jerkers Gum. Oh, never heard of that one. Yeah, feel free to clue me in on these things. Some of these things I've never even heard of. Taco Bell's a weight loss company. Taco Bell had a Caesar salad burrito. Whoa. Steak, can't afford it. I hear that. Steak is pretty yummy. Chocolate milk? What? You can't have chocolate milk no more? Haven't heard of tear jerker gum in 30 years. What? Bazooka gum? Oh yeah, bazooka is great. A split of chicken, lettuce, and sauce, topped with the restroom break in an hour. Like clockwork, eh? Super sour gumballs. Might go by different names now. Huh. Tear jerkers. Gotcha. I was talking about it the other day, but man. Jalapeno cheddar 3D Doritos. My God. What I wouldn't give to have some of those. Oh. Jalapeno toothpaste? What? Small charm, flawless.
I can't carry anymore.
Love it. That song's a banger. That bass goes crazy on that song. Just, oh, that's crazy. That's good stuff. Pepsi Twist. Pepsi with lemon flavor. I never had that. Lemon Pepsi. Game Freak made a fun game with Beast of Reincarnation. It's not perfect. It's fun and hopeful for an incredible Pokemon game in the future. Beast of Reincarnation. They made a game that's not Pokemon? Never heard of that one. Light Right Crisp Pringles in the silver can. I don't know about those. You guys are getting me hungry now, though. Came out 3 days ago. Huh. Whoa. I'd be down for like a hyper realistic Pokemon game. I'd be down for that. Like Detective Pikachu, that movie with all the Pokemon like kind of everywhere. Give me a game like that. I'm down. I'm down. Give me a mix of Stardew Valley and Pokemon. I'd be in like Flynn. How old are you, Willie? How old do you think I am? I am 40 years old. 69. Hey. Maybe more popular in Canada? Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps. You guys get all the fun stuff. Poutine. It's not fair, man. I remember we went to a McDonald's in Canada when I was in high school, and my mind was blown to see that the McDonald's in Canada was serving pizza. I was like, what? Like little personal pizzas. I was like, they do that? Why don't they do that over here? I'd freaking kill for that. Pizza Hut's personal pan pizzas. Yes. When I was a kid, we had the Book It program. Dude. Yeah, that pizza was lit every time. And it's just not as good anymore. I don't know what they did to it. I haven't had good Pizza Hut in so long. It was before COVID. It was before COVID. It was good. And then it's been crap ever since. I don't know what they've done. But the quality's gone down even before then, too. It was... I've pinpointed it in my mind. The quality started to dip when they stopped putting the Parmesan cheese on top of your marinara sauce. When they stopped that, that's when everything started going downhill. I don't have proof of it. I know it in my heart to be true. And if you think about it, you would agree. That's when it was. Everything's happened for a reason. Idiot, a user, looking for an abuser. No, it's another Ortrune. Why? ¿Por qué? Oh, Ort runes. Why are you the way you are? 2 to Eldritch Warlock. Pretty trash. Don't really care about the runes. We'll check a book, though. 2 books. Oh, I hear you, Zug. There was a place I remember back when I was in college. They said they served poutine, and I went there to have it, and they used shredded cheese instead of the curds they were supposed to use, and I'm just like, you just don't get it, man. You just don't get it. Can't just throw some shredded mozzarella on there. Call it poutine. It's bullcrap. Buddy of mine when we were in college lives in Wisconsin. And he would come back with fresh cheese curds, and he would make up this beer batter and deep fry them up. Dude. Yo! He called it! He called it! Holy crap, he frickin' called it! Yes, sir! There it is! Nice! Deadeye Survivor called that. Hold on. I'm scrolling up. He called that shit. Where did he call it? Yep. 2:53 p.m. Surrune, I'm betting. Deadeye Survivor nailed it. Yes!
I can't carry anymore.
I just tried to ID a rune, by the way. Don't mind me. 3 hours of Travancore to produce a Sur rune. Not bad. Not too bad. That's half a burr. Or it's a Sur. So there you go. There it is. I did it. I did it. Hooray! Well, I set out to get a high rune on day 900, and I did it. I'm kind of happy with myself right now. Hooray! Is there more? Single player, those high runes are so much nicer to find. Hell yeah. Yep. Single player high runes, yep. That's P1 as well. P1 goodness. Gone away. Oh, I've been getting my daughter into The Offspring. She really likes this band. So, I think I'm doing good, chat. I'm steering her in the right directions. She seems to have decent music taste. She actually, my daughter suggested playing something the other day, and I was like, dude, I do not want to hear this girl's suggestion. I played it anyway. It was okay. It was like a metal song. I was like, oh, okay. So, you know, had to step back and reassess the daughter, you know? Like, all right, young Padawan.
I need a key.
R1 PSN, cheers to you, my friend. Happy Friday. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Lots of homies hanging out on the YouTubes. Holy cow, look at all them homies. Thank you guys for being here. All the homies on Twitch, wherever you're at, thank you guys for being here today.
Yes.
Cheers to you all. Jmod? Question mark? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And a grand charm. Oh dear. Good heavens. So we will be less than a month into new ladder when BlizzCon is going on. Where were we at in the ladder cycle when they announced and released the Warlock? Anybody remember? That was the season that ran real long. Oh, yeah. Yep. That was the long one. I remember that now. I think if anything Diablo 2 happens, I kind of don't think we'll get anything. It is BlizzCon, though. I think at the very least, we get the announcement of new content. And maybe like a small little glimpse of what they're working on and working toward. Maybe some benchmarks that they want to hit with D2 or something. But I don't think we're going to have like anything to play that day. But maybe I'm wrong. Shoot. Who would have called the Warlock being ready after announcement that day? So they could have been working on stuff the whole time to be ready to do it again. They knew how hyped that was the last time. I mean, it would make sense to do it again, right? Like, they like money, so I don't know. Maybe they would. That's our second facet of the day. That's pretty cool. Flame Bellow. 3 to fire skills, 179. 3/5 lightning level up. Let's see. Check the grail. Lightning up. Oh, we got all the ups. We need 2 dyes. Light dye and poison dye. So, yeah. That doesn't help. I got a Talls here. A 1/1/1. Oh dear. A lot of rares and stuff. That's cool. Love seeing that. That's about it, hey? Alright. It was 1 week before? Really? I was just trying to gauge where we would be in the ladder if they were to try to do something like that, so kind of making me think that they wouldn't, but who knows? Who knows? 1 to 2 new rune words per season to give a good reason to play new seasons. I mean, there is new rune words in the code, right? So that goes back however far back, so who knows? They could even release new runes. Who knows? Grand Charm. Conservative with the new rune words because of Mosaic. Why not add another class? Screw it. The word on the street, same people that were chirping about the Warlock that nobody wanted to believe, they're saying that there is another character coming in. And I even said that when you were looking at them at the campfire, I'm like, it looks like there's room for one more. So maybe there'll be room for 100 more. Who knows? Maybe there'll be 1,000 new characters turned into Fortnite. 37 to life, 24 fire res. That doesn't help me right this moment necessarily, but it's kind of hard for me to throw that away. I'll probably never use it though. Nah, I don't know. I'll put it over here. Or up here. Balance it off the bat. Yeah, test it before you send it out, you know? Isn't that wild how a tester for a video game used to be an occupation within itself? And now the companies are like, why would we pay someone to do that when we can get them to pay us to play it early and do it for us? That's crazy. And it's slimy, and they're awful for doing it, but I get it. Why wouldn't they do it? That's just good business. It's money in their pocket. So that's a lot of industries. Exactly. They picked up on that pretty quick. People will pay to play it early and shitty. I did it with D4, man, and I still regret that shit. It's so disrespectful. I don't want to test your game for you, bro. What's the level requirement of, what's that, Taco? Just don't start the new season before you finished it. Oh, the Grand Charm. Hey, that level requirement. I see you, you cheeky monkey. Having thousands of people beta test is a very effective way to work out the bugs. Why I support it. It's true, and it makes them money. So can't blame them from a business standpoint, but from a morality standpoint, it's a bit slimy. And it allows them to be lazier, put less effort in. That's why D2 is so good. They put a lot of effort into this game. They loved this game. They played this game so much. And games nowadays, they try to put in as little as possible while making as much as possible and trying to balance that as much as they can toward the profits. So, not like they didn't want to make money with D2 back in the day too. I'm sure they did, but you know what I mean? There's just a different level of passion that went into it. And love and care, you know what I mean? And that's why, honestly, I've been playing Stardew Valley so much lately. Because I get that same feeling from that game. The people who made D2 loved D2. And the dude who made Stardew Valley, all his love, you can feel it the whole time you're playing it. It's great. It truly is awesome. It's cool to feel that, you know what I mean? From all these cold games that come out, that somebody's like, hey, I cared about this. It's like, nice. Your care makes me care. Knowing that you value my time and my attention. That goes a long way, in my humble opinion. I like to be appreciative of what happens. It's just kind of how I live, I guess. So, yeah. A cheeky what now? Hey. Cheeky monkey. Officer Jenny. Chat, Officer Jenny or Nurse Joy? What's your pick? Why not both? Ah. A man of true talent, I see. You guys are just volunteering to be like the CPR test dummies or something? Jenny all day. D2RD Jen, thank you, man. How you been, bud? 900 days, hey? Holy moly. Let me stick my Let me stick my needles in. Not much on that one. Still stoked about that Sir rune, though. I don't know what to do with it. What do I do with my Sir rune? Wait to get another one and turn it into a burr? And then I can make it infinity. Or keep holding out to keep cubing up to get a jaw. You know, I could just drop a jaw from Travancore. That'd be a lot easier. Just do that. Busy, busy. Hey, I hear you. Summer went by crazy fast. Summer went by super, super fast. Oh, what am I feeling? Nice. Can't help but wonder. I hate the way you pull me under. 120 martial arts, 3 mana, a bunch of poison and gold. Ethereal. At least it wasn't 2 skills that would have been more painful. First torch run, 2019 Ascension. Nice. My Trapsin would love that. She would, she would. Three-piece with a full Saigons? Dude. Oh my gosh. I never even thought of that. Oh, that's gonna be sick. Oh, I'm going Pally. I'm going Pally, baby. I want Holy Fire Pally. We're gonna wreck everything. Get that Saigons. No, not another Ort rune. It's like the 4th one today. Damn. Can't help but wonder. Hate the way you pull me under. all 8 classes on a wheel and let that determine my character. Yeah. You can type that into Google and have it pop up real quick. It's real easy. All right, sorry guys. Give my wife a call real quick. My bad. I think she's bringing home Bojangles chicken for dinner. Kind of excited. It's bow time. I mean, Assassin's not a bad start, Lando. I love a good Trap Sin start. She's so strong. And, man, burst of speed. So good. Human! 900 of them. Can you believe it? 900. My God. Well, that's actually all they really have at the moment. They don't have like full-on chicken on the bone and mashed potatoes and gravy like they usually do. All they have at the moment is like biscuits, so. And so we're getting some chicken sandwiches, which is all I need, honestly. The flavor in that chicken and those biscuits is all I need. It's so good. Down with the moral majority, 'cause I wanna be a minority. Can I redeem a weather report? Green screen's not needed. Oh, green screen comes with it. It's a package deal. You can always do Abyss lock and finish your lock trifecta. There you go. I haven't really done much with the miasma stuff, yeah. I need to delve into it. Report the weather. Do you have... Totally random number. Honolulu, Hawaii. Okay. Well, let's whisk ourselves off to Honolulu, Hawaii. Now we're over here. Let's take a look. So in Hawaii, in typical Hawaii fashion, it's warm. It's real warm. Precipitation is 10%. Humidity is 77. Quite windy. 18 miles an hour. Holy crap. Windy as hell. I don't know if it's a regular thing there or not, but Friday, a bit cloudy. High 81, low of 77. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, partly cloudy the whole way through. And pretty much identical weather. 81 for the high and 77, 76 for the low. So, getting chilly at 76. Watch out. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be kind of cloudy, but not as cloudy as the previous days. Still pretty hot, though. So, pretty consistent down in Hawaii. So, yeah, there you go. And they have sharks, too. So, that's cool. Anyway. You're welcome. Or should I say mahalo? Or something. I don't know. I don't speak Hawaiian. Something pineapple related. I do like me some pineapple. Stepping in to say hi, give the stream a like. Jeff Beal, thank you very much for that, my friend. Appreciate you. Happy Friday. Just out here celebrating, streaming 900 days without a day off. Tomorrow's 901. We begin the ascent toward 1K. Ceremonial Bows Lycander. Might be better than the one I have, though. Nah, I think mine's like 180 something. GG's on the 900. Thank you, buddy. Well, being the stay-at-home dad and doing the streaming thing, my wife works so hard. I'm like, what can I do to reciprocate? I'm like, no days off for me. So we kind of been sticking to it. So, and the homie's been helping out continue the stream streak. We once we get toward the end of the stream streak, I put up a donation goal, the impossible dono goal, and so far that name is only a name because it hasn't been impossible. They've crushed it every single time. So, and they keep us streaming for a whole nother year. They, put some gas in the tank. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes this time. If we keep going or if we call it quits. We shall see. Salute to all the homies. Yeah. Already got a Surun today too, so I'm not sure we can top that. But you never know. Travancore works in mysterious ways. I'm good on that. Oh, I'm so hungry. I was hoping my wife was closer to being home than she is. She's probably not going to be home for another at least hour. If not, way more. I'm so hungry. And she says she's bringing home Bojangles, so, want to save my appetite for that. But, man, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Might need to go find me a little bit of a snack. I wish the gold stash was bigger Or you could work to like expand it somehow through some kind of quest or something. Goodness. Excuse me. Well, we got another one, chap. He's just had enough. He's turning his back to the violence. He just can't take it no more. So he says, you know what? I give up. Kind of feel bad every time I kill him. Like, attack me. And then I feel better about taking you down. But if you're just going to stand there, I feel bad. No! He drops me an ort. That dirty bugger. Well, I started the yawning and now it's not going to stop. Okay. I see what's going on here. Is denied. Oh, this is what it's like when worlds collide. A deep world stone shard. I like it deep. Trangs don't really need. There's a Grand Charm. Always trash. How much else? Leaving the Amrunes because I'm full on them. I need to like craft or do something with them. I got too many. You see what happens? Once you pop, you just can't stop, man. One yawn has led to like 4. Holy crap. Goodness.
Yes.
Yeah, summer can take its time. I still want to get to the beach, actually. Need to look at the schedule and see if there's a good beach day that I can have with the kiddos. Kind of feel like we might have missed it though. It's already like fairly cool outside. But hopefully, there's still time. It sucks how fast time goes, man. Hey, 69 life. Nice. Time just flies by. It's kind of gross, to be honest. Like, I just had our baby, like, my little daughter, and she's so big already, like, it's crazy how big she is. And you should see the smiles I get from her. Oh my gosh. When daddy chirps up, she's looking for me. And as soon as I get there, she's just all eyes on daddy. I love it. Warms my heart.
Stay a while and listen.
I need a key.
Also, if I haven't mentioned it yet, you guys need to play Stardew Valley. Do it. I'm going to keep chirping until you do, man. You got to do it. It's so good. Got a tiara and a small charm.
Goodbye,
Grab that
everybody.
flawless human. Thanks for the lurk.
To go.
Appreciate it. Do 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 do. 3 to combat Pally, 1 to Barb. Small charm is not very good. Oop, I am out of IDs. Do 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 do. Whoa. Fanaticism and might. I think I got the guy with the might. There we go. Whew. Spicy boys. Doran. Oh, Doyle rules. No. Stop it with yours. Terrible. I hate to see it. Oh, rare Tulwar. Why are you not unique? The Alibaba-ing we could have been doing with that. Tisk tisk. Tankreds, small charms, 7 MF. Not really sure I care about that, but I'll keep it for now.
It's locked.
All right. Well, 900 days in the pocket, my friends. It's been a heck of a journey. I'm going to call it there for today. Bit of Horkin on this Friday. We got ourselves a Surun and 900 days under our belt. Pretty good. Let's climb our way toward 1,000. Thank you all so much, always, for your time and attention. All the homies on the YouTube, all the homies on the Twitch. Without your support, I literally couldn't do this. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Had some love going out today. Press Barkeep with the biddies. Augie with the biddies. DKK with 10 gift subs today. Like an absolute boss. Thank you, DKK. Appreciate that. 900 days. My goodness. Now the work begins. The mod homies holding it down. Shout out to Nightbot. You know, they always got our back. Peace Mash, Chris and Korgoth. Hold it down for the mod squad. And we got a big old raid today from I Love MF. There you go. I think they love MF. I'm not sure what MF is. Many fries? They like many fries. Not few fries. Many fries. Yummy. Cool. Okay. I'm going to send you guys off to the Jimmer. I haven't seen this fella in a minute. He's a good dude. Always blesses us with raids. Let's send one back his way. Give him some love. Let him know Willie D sent you. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Maybe for Stardew. Not sure. Our days are numbered on the Stardew for a while, I think. We're going to be rocking the D2 for a while, but either case, I'll be here, and I hope you are too. Mallard and Press Barkeep, Peace Mash and Counted, Zay Fawn, and Rounders and Human and Jeff Beal and Zaug, D2R DGen, anybody else that may or may not be out there, take care, brush your hair, stay healthy, stay safe. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Happy 900. Yep. See you guys.